Hey everybody, welcome to another class. What we're going to do now is we're going to focus on beginner level reading. Okay, also in doing the reading we'll work on vocabulary. The way that we do that is we'll read a short story, 2 of them actually, and then we'll look back at the vocabulary. We'll make up sentences, talk about the meanings and so forth, okay, the definitions of all the words. Alright, so good. So those of you that are interested in getting a premium account, let me show you something here. Let me also show you the rules. So what you do is you go to verbling.com/get reservations, and once you're there, what you can do is you can get a premium account, which will allow you unlimited amount of reservations. You can also like us on Facebook. There's a video to watch, and you can also suggest us to your friends, okay? So you can tell your friends to join Verbling so that they can get as much out of it as you are. And by doing so, you'll gain reservations as well. Hello, Abdurrahman. Hey, I haven't seen you in a long time, and I'm sorry if I don't always pronounce your name right. How are you doing? Hello? Hello?
Hello, teacher.
Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
Doing well, thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah, there's a little bit of echo coming for some reason. Can you make sure that you turn off the coling, or pardon me, the verbling, if you have that running.
Yes. Okay. Is it okay now?
Let me see. No, there's still an echo.
How about now?
Let me see now.
Let me see now.
Yeah, no, there's still an echo.
No, there's still an echo.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me
Let me actually
load this myself. One second. Okay, let me see now.
Okay, let me see now.
Yeah, no, there's still an echo.
There's still an echo.
Give me 1 second.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't know why. Do you have the window open, the verbling window? Because you should not have that one open.
Have that one open.
Yeah, but it's definitely coming from you.
Coming from you.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it's definitely coming from you. Let me try with Hussein. Hello, Hussein. Yeah, hey, listen, Aberdurami. I know you don't realize it, but it's just coming straight back into my ears. It's just a continuous echo. So yeah, I know, but please stop unmuting yourself because it just keeps coming straight back into my ear. Okay. So check. Why don't you go back, leave the Hangout, come back in. Make sure you close everything else besides that Hangout window. Okay. So just keep the Hangout window open. Hello, Hussein. Hussein. Hi, Hussein.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Hi, sir.
Good. Welcome to class. Have you been taking?
Thanks.
Yeah. Have you been taking many? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Have you been taking many classes here on Verbling? It's okay. Have you been taking many classes
No, it's
here?
my first class.
Okay. Good. Well, welcome to class. Welcome to class.
Welcome to class.
Okay. Good. So yeah. So Aberduram. It's still You're welcome. There's still an echo coming from you. Yeah, I don't know why, and I know it's frustrating for you, but trust me, it's extremely frustrating for me. So, is there any way that you can? I don't know. Are you sure you don't have anything else open? You don't have anything else open? Are you using a headset, earbuds?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Verbling, I can use the verbling. No?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is 100% sure that it's coming from you. Okay, it's not coming from Hussein. Okay, when I talk to Hussein, there's no echo coming from him. But when I do talk to you, it's coming straight from you for sure.
Is there any noise coming for me?
There's nothing. With Hussein, it's fine. There's no echo coming from you, Hussein. You're all right, okay? But yeah. But Mr. Adim, for some reason, there's an echo coming directly from you. You know? So are you sure you don't have anything else open? None of the other windows open?
He said
Hello?
no.
No? Oh, can you hear him?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay, he's in the chat. I see he's in the other chat.
He's chat, yes.
Okay. So maybe let me show you in here. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so let me show you something. Maybe for some reason something's not selected properly. Okay. So let me show you in here. So you might have to go in here. So yes, Aberduraham, you might have to go in here. Okay. You might have to change whatever you have selected. Okay. You might have something that's just pushing the sound back in there. I don't know what it is, but I can definitely see it when I unmute you. Okay, I can see it coming from you, and I know it's frustrating for you. I realize it's frustrating for you, but trust me, there's definitely sound coming from you. If you can just try to, change your settings, adjust that, just to see what's going on, okay? All right. Okay, let's see who else is in class. Hello, Carlos. And yeah, Hussein, when you're typing, just mute yourself, okay? Just so we don't hear you. Hello, Carlos. Hi, Carlos. How are you? Hello, Carlos. Hi, Carlos. Make sure that you unmute your microphone, okay, Carlos? All right. You might have, okay. So there's a red microphone up at the top. Just go ahead and unmute that. Okay. Hello, Carlos. Okay. All right. And Carlos, let me show you something here, Carlos, okay? So Carlos. Hey, Carlos. So you might have a red microphone up here, okay? So you might need to unmute your microphone, okay, Carlos? So Carlos, yeah, right up here. Just unmute your microphone. And hey, Alpha. Yep. So Carlos, can you see that with your red microphone? Just go ahead and click that up there. And Carlos, having issues, let me give you a link here. Okay. So this will help out. There you go. So there's a link right in there for you. Okay, Carlos? Okay. Well, it's all right, guys. I know the class is starting out a few issues here, but that's okay. Don't worry. We'll get started here, okay? So Abdur Haram.
Yes,
Is this
teacher,
working a
yes.
little bit better?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's still the same thing.
Oh, sorry for that.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. I know it's frustrating. I know it's frustrating for you, and I know you're sitting there go, "Wow, I just want to learn English. I don't want to mess around with all this technical stuff." And I don't know what's going on either. I don't know what's happening. And again, I know it's frustrating for you, but I don't know what to do, right? Besides give you the link. So I'll give you the support link again. Maybe you can take a look at that. All right. And also, too, if you have anything like Soundflower or anything in there that you've set that actually pushes back the sound into your system, that could be it as well. Okay? All right? Okay. So, all right. So, Carlos. Hello, Carlos. Okay. Wow. Boy, what a class. So those of you that want to join class, just go ahead and click the join class button, all right, so that you can get in there. Yeah, Sabrina, I don't know, but Sabrina, you can join class, okay? I don't know what's going on with the class right now, but it's okay, Sabrina, all right? Maybe there's just a few technical issues. Those of you that want to join class, free, okay? There you go. All right. And Carlos. Hello, Carlos. No, still not working? Okay. So, Hussein. Hi, Hussein. Yeah, and Hussein, make sure you unmute your microphone. Okay, Hussein? There's a red microphone.
Hi, I'm here.
No problem, Hussein.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah, the class isn't as full as it typically is, but that's okay, Hussein. Let's get started anyway, all right? Okay. So let's go ahead and read this. Can you read this for me? Go ahead, Hussein.
Deborah was angry at her son. Her son didn't listen to her. Her son was 6 years old. Her son thought he knew everything. Her son yelled at Deborah. He told her he didn't have to do anything. He didn't have to listen to her. He didn't have to go to school. He didn't have to do his homework. He didn't have to study. He was 60. He could do anything. Okay? I can't hear you. He wanted to do what could Deborah do. She wasn't married. She was divorced. She could not control her son. He would listen to his father, but his father was not there. His father lived in another city. Okay? Mm. I can't hear you, teacher.
Okay, so what is it when you're angry at
Okay.
somebody? So this is a beginner class, so it's pretty easy. So angry, what does it mean when you're angry? And I'm sorry, I didn't realize the microphone was still muted. So what does it mean when you're angry at somebody?
Nervous. Someone is nervous.
So angry is different than nervous, okay? So, for instance, this was your first class, right? Okay? So when you came into class, you were probably a little nervous, right? Okay? Almost like
Yes.
a little scared, right? So when you're
Scared.
yeah. But when you're angry, that's different. When you're angry, it's like you want to fight somebody. Okay? When you're angry, you're not nervous, you're upset. Okay? You're upset. All right?
Okay.
And you look like this guy. This guy, he's angry right now. Okay? This is when you're angry. So when you look like this. Now when you're nervous, let me show you when you're nervous. You're like worried. You see this? So you see the difference? So when somebody's angry, what they're doing is they're this here is when you're nervous, okay? This is not angry. So when you're nervous, you're holding things in, okay? It's an internal thing where you're bringing it in. When you're angry, it's like you're pushing it out. All of it's like, you know? So you see how these people are holding it in, okay? So that's when you're nervous. Now when you're angry, you're kind of like spewing out. You're kind of pushing out. You see how all this is kind of, pushing out. See the steam coming out of this person's ears, right? Okay, so that's a little bit different. When are times that you've been angry? What are some times when you have been angry?
When you see something you don't want. Okay? Can't hear you.
Listen. So listen to. I don't know why my microphone keeps getting. Sorry about that. So yeah, that's really odd. So listen. How about listen? What does listen mean? When somebody listens to you, who do you listen to? Hussein?
You hear to someone.
To hear somebody, right? Yeah, but also to. Yep. When you hear somebody, so you can hear somebody, but not listen to them. Do you know what I mean? Okay. So you can hear their voice, but you might be thinking of something else, right?
Ah,
Okay,
I
so
see.
yeah, so to listen to somebody means that once they're talking to you or you're talking with them, speaking with them, okay, that you will hear them and then you'll pull those words in and you'll actually go, oh, okay, I know what they're saying. So that's when you listen to somebody. Yep. Like Alpha Pilot. Alpha Pilot will listen to somebody. Listen to somebody. Hello, Sarah. Or is it Sarah?
Sarah, yes.
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
Good, good, good. Nice to meet you, Sarah. Where are you from, Sarah?
I'm from Algeria.
Okay, good, Sarah. Good. Is this your first time on Verbling, or have you been taking many classes?
Yes, it's the first time actually. I just registered.
Okay, well, good, good, good. And don't be nervous. This is also, and is it Hussein? Am I pronouncing your name properly? Hussein Oas, is that right?
Sorry?
Am I pronouncing your name
Yes,
properly?
Hussein.
Okay. Yeah, so Sarah, don't worry. It's Hussein's first time as well. So don't be
Okay,
nervous.
great.
Yeah, everything's okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's a beginner class, so no problem. Okay, so good, good.
Okay,
Hello.
thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. Hello, Sugar Bear. How are you, Sugar Bear?
Hi everyone. I'm fine, thanks. What about you?
Good. Doing well, Sugar Bear. Doing well. Where are you from, Sugar Bear?
I'm from Algeria.
Okay, good. Good, good.
Yeah,
So, is this
thanks.
your first time here, or have you been taking many classes?
Yes.
Is your
No,
first
actually
time?
I was taking, yes, actually I take Spanish classes.
Oh, hablamos español, poco, todos,
Un
poquito.
poco español. Hablo un
¿Por
poco
qué un
español.
poco? Yeah, yo hablamos poco español porque en Costa Rica 3 meses. So,
Okay,
anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we shouldn't be speaking Spanish here. But anyway, good to meet you, Sugar Bear.
Thank
Good to
you.
meet
It's
you.
my
You're
pleasure
welcome.
too.
Good, good, good. Well, yeah, also, too, in Spanish, when you meet somebody and you say it's my
Yeah.
pleasure, it's el gusto es mío. But I'm not a Spanish teacher, so, but that's what you
Oh,
say to
okay.
them.
Well,
Yeah.
as you are from Costa Rica, so I think it's
No,
just different from Spain. No?
well, just the way the pronunciation, they just pronounce things a little bit
Yeah.
differently. Yeah, and there are some mannerisms
Here,
as well.
excuse me, here, when we want to learn Spanish, they teach us the Spanish of Spain because Algeria is very close to Spain and we are very close to Europe, not to America Latina.
Yeah. And there are
Yeah.
differences, just like you'll hear even differences in American English speakers because of our
Yeah,
accents
totally.
depending on where we're at, So I try to remain real neutral. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and I apologize to the rest of the students. We probably shouldn't have been playing around in Spanish, but that's okay. Haneen. Hey, Haneen. Okay. She'll be there in a moment. Hello, Shaden.
Hi,
Hi, Shaden. How are you?
fine. How about you?
Doing very well. Doing very well. Where are you from, Shadeen?
I am from Yemen.
Yemen. Okay, good, good, good. Welcome to class. Welcome to class. Is this your first time
Thank you.
here? You're welcome.
I just 1 day ago I entered
Okay.
to this website. That's my first time with you.
Yeah, and you can say I've been here for 1 day. Okay. And you can say, I've been here since yesterday if you want to as well. Okay, so good, good, good. All right, so good. Plenty of people who are fairly new. Let's see, hopefully Haneen, hopefully her connection is working here. Hello, Haneen. Okay. And hey, what we're doing right now, I know some of you just joined, all we're doing is going through a beginner lesson here, a beginner lesson. And got done reading. We finished reading this story, and now we're doing is going through and talking about the vocabulary. Okay, so we make sure we understand the vocabulary. This is a beginner class, so it's going to be real slow, real basic. Okay, everybody. We just talked about listening. What it means to listen. To listen. Okay. All right. So school. Let's see here. Sarah, what is school? What is school?
School is an institution where people study.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, let me ask you something. Could you consider verbling a kind of school in some ways?
Yes, because people can learn languages and practice them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then, what kind of school systems are there? You have what is it when you go to school when you're very young? When you're very young, do you know what they call that in the United States? What type of school? Do you know what they refer that? Do you know what that's called?
Well, I think it's primary school or elementary school.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Elementary school. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. And then we also have, after elementary school, we have what's called middle
High
school.
school?
No, we actually have
middle
middle school next. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then we have what's called our high school. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah, and that's usually a lot of fun. Everything's fun in high school. Everybody has a
Yeah.
good time, you know? And if you've seen High
Yes.
School Musical, every school is like that. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, I've seen it.
If every school was like that, that would be really crazy because
Yeah,
everybody
I've
would
seen
be
the
singing all the
language.
time.
Very good.
Yep, yep. So that's high school. What happens after we get done with high school? Where do we go after high school? What's it called? What's next?
University.
We call it,
College?
well, it's called university or college, okay? So there's just a little bit of a difference between colleges and universities, okay? So
What is the
universities,
difference?
College is
Yeah.
for the specific major, I think. I
yes,
think college
exactly,
for
exactly.
specific major.
And then universities are also a collection of colleges. There will be colleges underneath a university. Okay.
Yes, excuse me, but here in Algeria we don't have college. When you get your baccalaureate from high school, you go directly to university.
Okay. Okay.
It's
Well, yeah.
different, you know.
Yes, yes.
Yep. Yep. So you have university. We also do have something called trade schools that some people go to. Okay.
No.
See?
Oh, I'm just explaining that, yeah, in the United States we have trade schools. You probably have some form of trade school. What a trade school is where you'll go to learn how to become like a auto mechanic. You might also go there to learn how to become a chef. Okay. There's also trade schools for... Yeah, exactly. And people do go to college for computer programming, but some people go to trade schools as well for computer programming, different things like that. You go to a trade school to learn how to become a plumber, maybe a carpenter. You can also be a low-level nurse, you know, like a nursing assistant if you go to a trade school. So those are the different types of schools.
Yes. Now I understand. Well, when people they don't get their degree and they don't succeed in their studies, they go to trade school to get the diploma of other things, other specialties.
Yeah, and also too,
Yes, we
some
have
people.
that. We have.
Yeah, some people just go directly into trade school. The
Yes,
reason
we
why
have that.
is, yeah, the reason why is trade schools can they're not always as expensive. And there are some professions that you can get out and make a lot of money without having a large degree. Okay? So that's why people go to trade schools. Yep. Good. You guys are doing really well. This is a good class. Let's see.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's say hello to a few other students who've joined. Haneen. Hello, Haneen. And maybe her microphone's not working for some reason. She joins many of these classes, so I'm surprised that it's not working for her. And let's see. Hello, Dina. Dina Camacho.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, Dina. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Welcome to class. And Dina, you've been in my classes before, right? Is that correct?
Yes,
Okay,
correct.
good. I'm sorry. There's so many students, sometimes I can't keep up. And it looks like Haneen has some sound coming from her. Can we hear your voice now, Haneen? No? I think she's kind of fumbling through stuff. By the way, Haneen, if you need some help, let me put this in the chat, okay? There you go. So again, everybody, we're working on a beginner class, so we're just going really slow. Let's continue along here. Okay. So let's talk about homework. Homework. And I think the next person here is Shaden. Hi, Shaden. Homework?
Yes.
What is homework?
Homework is a duty for school. You have to write it.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's studies that you take back from school. You take it to your house.
Home.
Yeah, you bring it back home with you, and then you have to make sure that it's completed when you go back to school, or maybe a few days from when it's assigned. Homework is assigned to you. Okay.
Yeah,
So
it's exercise. You do it at your house.
Mm-hmm. So what happens is they assign homework to you. Your teacher will assign homework to you, like here's what you need to do, and you need to make sure that you keep up on that. Okay? All right. Again, this is a beginner English class, so the vocabulary might be a little too easy for some of you, but it's a beginner class. Sugar Bear, married. Are you married, Sugar Bear?
No, I'm single.
You're single? Hmm? What does it mean to be married?
Well, to marry to her, to have a wife.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So
Yes.
it's a legal bond, right? It's what they call a legal bond.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So legal bond, right? And
Yeah.
they also call it what? Matrimony is another term for marriage, right?
Oh, I see.
Yep. And please, pardon me, everybody. Whatever comes up as far as pictures comes up. It's not a matter of any religious preference, okay? All right, just to let you know, all right? It's good. There's a lot of different like religions and philosophies
Yeah,
in here,
I
right?
was about to tell you the same thing, because when you showed us the pictures, I was going to tell you we don't have that.
Okay.
We don't marry in at churches.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it just depends on your society. What are your norms? And also too in the United States, not everybody marries in churches. In fact, I was the person who married two people before. I didn't marry them where it was my bond, but I stood up like a person, like a preacher would. Okay.
I see.
Because in the United States, as long as you are what do you call a notary?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as you're a public notary.
So what is a notary?
You can. Yeah. What a notary is there a person? So when you get married, it's a legal document. So as long as you have the license to sign that legal document, then you can perform the wedding ceremony. Okay? So yeah, you don't have to be a priest in order to do that, or any sort of person of religious abilities, right? You can just be a notary, so you can get married. Okay? And what happens when you get married? What do you do right after you get married? What do you go on? What's the trip that you go on after you get married? Does anybody know?
بالك حمضة.
Well, a son.
We call it the honeymoon, right?
Have the kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So after you get married, you
it
go on
goes
your
so fast.
honeymoon. It goes so fast. Yes. And there's an expression in the United States. The first year of marriage is your honeymoon phase.
Okay.
So that's the first year of marriage. Okay. All right. Oh wow! I didn't realize he's gonna bring up something like that. Yeah. So here's a funny thing. Stages of disaster recovery. Honeymoon phase occurs weeks to months following disaster when assistance is available. So anyway, there's always a joke about the honeymoon phase, right? When you go through that first year, because everything is so perfect in that first year. Okay. Now let's look at the bad side that can happen with marriage. Okay. Dina, what does it mean when people get divorced? What does that mean, Dina? Hello, Dina.
Hello.
Hello, Dina. What does it mean when somebody gets divorced? What happens when you get divorced? You don't know?
Well, when the people fight,
Yeah. Yep. Go ahead.
the husband
Yeah.
and wife
Mm-hmm.
have trouble.
Yep. When they have trouble. This is a larger word.
The spirit.
Yes, they get separated, you know, to each other.
The spirit.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's a phase. So you get married, you're together. Then you have problems, so you can become separated. Okay, you become separated. Okay.
To broke up.
Yes.
So, okay. So this is in when you become. Oops. Wow. Sorry, guys. It's not. So this is when you're still together, but you're fighting. Okay. This is still together. So when you're separated, pardon me. So you might not be living in the same house together, but you're still legally married by that bond, okay? But you're separated. You're not together. You still will probably meet and talk and try to figure it out. But then comes divorce. And what happens is when you get divorced, you have it's when you have differences that you just cannot get over. So finally you get divorced. Okay? And then that's it. And then it's over. All right? So yeah.
Yes.
And there's a high divorce rate in the United States. You know, so you can look at the divorce rate. Okay, so here's the divorce rates in different places around the United States, like Nevada. Very high divorce rate, okay? Right. So
why is the divorce rate so high in Nevada?
I think in Nevada, because Nevada is where they have Las Vegas, okay? So Las Vegas, and what happens is people go to Las Vegas and they'll get married there, okay? Sometimes people will meet in Las Vegas, get married that night, and then get divorced the next day. It's kind of like a game. I know it sounds bad. I know it sounds horrible, okay? That people don't care that much about marriage and they look at it like that, but I'm just letting you know, okay? People will get married in Vegas, okay? And they'll get divorced there as well. So it's sad, isn't it? That people don't treat it a little bit
Of course,
better
they
than
are
that.
just playing games, you know.
Yeah.
I think the marriage is a holy thing. We have to respect it and appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, for me, I just think it's childish thing, you know.
Yep. It is. It's very, very childish. Okay. We call it holy. We also call it sacred. They call it a sacred matrimony. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, sacred.
Yep. Sacred. Yeah, that's what we'll call. We'll call it sacred. We won't call it holy. We'll call it sacred matrimony. Okay, and that's when you treat it as such. Okay, let's see who else is here. Okay, wow, a whole bunch of people are here. Okay, so Koji, hello Koji. Okay.
Hi, hello.
Hey Koji. Hey Koji. That's a nice picture of you, Koji. When was that taken? Was that a couple of months ago? Your hair looks different now, Koji.
Yeah.
We're not too far off from being monkeys, are we, Koji? we think that we're so smart, but we're not too far off from being little monkeys. Hello, Luis Luis Antonio. Hi, Luis. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Doing well. Welcome to class. Hello, Rodrigo. Hello, Rodrigo.
Bret.
How are you?
I'm fine. And you?
Good. Doing well. So good. So we just got done with this bad boy, with this kid. There was an angry little kid. He came from a divorced family, which doesn't help. You know, a lot of times what they call he comes from a broken household. Okay. All right. We refer to that when people get divorced and they have children that are in that divorce. We say they come from a broken household. All right. And by no means am I ever condemning somebody who's divorced, okay? I'm just giving you terms. I'm not one who's here to judge anybody, okay? All right? So let's go to the next one here. You never know. Okay. You never know what can happen in a person's life. So, yeah, and by the way, guys, make sure you mute your microphone when you're not speaking, just so we don't hear extra sound, okay? Like, it's a little bit of extra sound coming from you, Sarah, but it's okay. So we're not going to have enough reading material for everybody to read, so please do not be upset if you don't read. I'm going to try to get the people that were here for the longest to read, okay? So let's see here. I think next was Sarah. So now, Sarah, go ahead, unmute yourself, Sarah, and read this, Margaret. And your mute button, there's a red microphone above the Verbling chat, okay?
Okay. So, Margaret made a fresh salad. She peeled a yellow banana. She peeled a red apple. She peeled a green cucumber. She peeled an orange carrot.
Okay, good. And again, there's not a lot to read here, so I'm just going to have us... Again, guys, this is a beginner class, okay? So very basic. Shaden, go ahead. She peeled a brown potato.
Okay. She peeled a brown potato. She peeled a white onion. She peeled a white egg. She chopped everything up with the sharp knife. He chopped everything into little pieces.
Okay, good. Okay. Hopefully she doesn't chop her finger on accident. Okay. Go ahead, Sugar Bear. Can you read this here, Sugar Bear?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. She used her sharp knife to chop up the banana, apple, cucumber, carrot, potato, onion, and egg. She chopped up a tomato.
Okay, good.
Or a tomato.
Yep, tomato. You say tomato, I say tomato. You say potato, I say potato. And I'm just kidding. There's a song like that, in case you're wondering, Sugar Bear.
Yes.
Okay? Sorry, guys. Trust me, I won't sing anymore, okay? All right?
Okay.
No encore performance. Dina. Hi, Dina. Can you read this here? She put all the little pieces into a bowl.
She put all the little pieces into a bowl. She opened a bottle of salad dressing. She poured salad dressing on her fresh salad.
Okay, good. In case you guys are ever wondering, well, how do I say this? How do I say the proper way to say things? Okay, all you do is just go to dictionary.com. Okay, and it's going to tell you right in here the different ways that you can say it. Okay, so like we were saying here, you say tomato, I say tomato, all right? And when you look at so this is the regular spelling, this is the phonetic spelling, okay, the phonetic spelling, all right? And when you have more than one syllable, again, these are syllables, you're going to have one where you put the emphasis on, okay? So, for instance, this is 3 syllables, and you put it on the center part, okay? Just like when you have potato. Oops, sorry. I always forget that. I'm Al Gore. Okay? So when you say potato, you say potato, I say potato. Okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right? No. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm just pointing out that there's words that you can pronounce in more than one way. So when you have either and either, do you see this? Either, either.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and then you have neither and neither. A lot of people are like, what? I have no.
Correct.
Yeah, both are correct. Now, some words will change the way that you say it based on if it's an adjective, a noun, whatever, verb. But neither and neither, you can just say them either and either way.
Yeah, the letter you stress it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Adjective,
And if
you should stress in the first, and the verb you should stress in the last. That's right.
In this one here, it usually indicates that, if you should have that. So neither of them, right? Neither of them. Either of those are true. Okay, either of those are fine. All right. So in those here, right? So here an adjective or pronoun, not either. Neither is usually yeah. So it's really nothing as far as with the change in the way that you say it. Okay, you can use either of these. And I understand what you're saying, whether using it as a pronoun, conjunction, or adjective. But this one here, it doesn't indicate it. And it'll typically indicate it here on how you pronounce it depending on the way it is. Okay? So, okay, but let's continue on here. We're not focused so much on pronunciation. But just so you guys know that some words, you can pronounce them in different ways and still be correct. Yeah, and you didn't do anything wrong, Sugar Bear. I was just pointing that out.
Thanks.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, Hector. Hello, Hector. Hello, Hector. Okay, let's go to Hussein. Hi, Hussein. Hello, Hussein. Hey, Hussein. What is a fresh salad? Do you eat fresh salads? It's okay, Hussein.
I don't know.
It's all right. Don't worry. Again, this is a beginner class. Sometimes there's things you won't understand. It's okay. Right? Koji. Hi, Koji.
All right.
Hey, Koji. Koji, do you ever eat a fresh salad? Do you like to eat a fresh salad? Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes. Green salad.
Green salad. But in Japan, a little different, right? Okay. So your salads will sometimes contain. No, it's okay. Remember, I spent time over there with Mizuho. Right? I worked with Mizuho, so I know some of the culture. So in your salads, sometimes yours will be a little bit different because you'll have like seafood inside the salad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you'll have here, like we can see, where you'll have like kale. You'll have different noodles sometimes in the salad. I especially like the cold salad, like when you have the udon noodles and things like that, right? So very good. So it's just different. Salads are different depending on where you're from, right? Like in here, there's going to be more like kale, more seafood, more seaweed, things like that. Mm-hmm. Yep, good. Do you like fresh salads, Koji?
Yes, I like.
Yep. Do you know in the United States, when do they serve a fresh salad? If you have a big meal, will you eat the salad at the beginning of the meal or at the end of the meal? Will you have the salad before you eat your steak or you eat your chicken or eat your potatoes, or will you have it after? When will you have your salad? Do you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's okay, Koji.
Not the before.
Actually, in the United States, so before you have like what's called your main course. Okay. Your main course, this will be like your main course, okay? Before you eat this in the United States, we'll eat our salad first, okay?
Yeah.
But
Understand.
it's actually better to eat it after your main course because it helps with your digestion. Yeah, some places we eat it after, but not in the United States because sometimes we don't know what we're doing, okay?
Okay.
All right. So let's look at some fruit. Louise. Hi, Louise.
Hi. Hi, I'm
Louise.
here.
Yeah, so banana. Do you like bananas?
Yes, my cows are reproduced. I love banana.
Where are you from?
Brazil.
Ah, okay, yeah. So yes, you have a lot of fresh bananas in Brazil. So good. Thanks for the help in there. So you have fresh bananas. Do you eat the peel? What's the peel of the banana? Do you eat the peel, Louise?
Okay.
Do you eat the banana peel?
Take off the bark.
You could say it's almost like bark. It's like the outer skin. It's the outer skin. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Outer skin.
Okay.
Okay, I understand.
Talk about a peel. When you talk about a peel, you look at a peel. All right. you have to keep in mind that it's a verb, okay, when you strip away something, okay? But it's also a noun. It's also a noun because it's the skin of the fruit, okay? So I'm going to peel away the banana peel. So in the first part, it's a verb. In the second part, it's a noun, all right? So keep in mind that with words, how they can change what type they are, okay, what type they are. Okay, so good. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes, did somebody have a question? Okay, let's go on to the next one. So Sarah, by the way, Louise, once you're done talking, make sure you mute yourself just so we don't hear the extra background noise. And thanks, Louise, for the answer. So Sarah, yep, and Shaden, peeled is the past. Yep, I peeled the banana before I ate it. Okay, Sarah, the next one here, red apple, red apple. Good, Sarah. Did you eat a red apple today? Okay, all right. Maybe she's hung up. Maybe she's eating an apple right now. Shaden, what about a red apple? Do you peel a red apple, Shaden?
Yes, I like it. It seems to have sugar.
You what?
Yes.
Go ahead.
It seems to have sugar on an apple. You have a kind of apple, green one and red one, and yellow one.
Yep, so you have a green apple. Yep, you can even have a yellow one seems really sweet. Hey, Joseph. Hey, Joseph. So, Joseph, there's problems with your microphone, okay? Go to Hangout and see if you can get it fixed. And, Joseph, there's only a few minutes left in class, so there's no need to go through a long thing of trying to fix this. So, yeah, Shaden. Now, do you ever peel an apple? Do you like to peel an apple?
No, I eat it, the peel.
Yeah, good.
I didn't take it off.
Good. Because the peel has all the nutrients, right?
Yeah, I think protein or some vitamins.
But in some cases,
Go ahead. Go ahead, Sarah.
In some cases, the peel contains some chemical products. When it's not organic, it's better to peel it off.
Well, you know, everybody has their own opinion, okay? But from what I've read, if you're not eating the peel of the apple, you're actually harming yourself. And I understand what you mean with chemicals because when they're spraying things, but the reason why is because all you're doing is eating basically sugar, like the inside of an apple. That's why apple juice, okay? Even though it's a natural sugar, you know. And I would assume, and I know what you're talking about. So when you have like pesticides,
yes.
So when you have pesticides that they're spraying, right? Okay, and they'll spray these. So pesticides, for example, they'll. Okay. So remember, apples grow in a orchard. Okay, that's where the trees are. They call it an apple orchard. An orchard. Okay. Also pears.
Orchard.
Yeah, an orchard, and that's where all of these are located. So here he's spraying pesticides. The thing is, if you're that worried where you peel the skin, keep in mind those pesticides are probably going to get inside of the apple anyway, right? Okay.
Yes, true.
Yep. Yeah, so you try to get organic. So organic, but it's getting so hard to buy anything organic, right? But you try to get organic.
And so expensive too.
Yeah, yep. So organic, what happens is those don't have all the chemicals and all the pesticides, right? Those are organic.
Yes.
Okay. And then they have what are called GMO. Has anybody heard of GMO? Does anybody know what GMO?
It's genetically modified organisms.
Yep. Genetically modified organisms, right? Okay, just like you see here. Yep. So this is where you change those. What happens is they've modified those, so genetics are what make up you, okay? So with your genetics, it was passed on from your parents. That's why you might have black eyes because of, or brown eyes. You might have blonde hair, or you might have black hair because of your genes. So your genes are what make you. So let me just show you here. This is the easiest way to show it, okay? So here's genes. Here's your strain of genes. So it makes you up. So what happens is they modify these fruit, vegetables. They modify animals, right? So they also modify like fish and different things like that. So
to get bigger ones.
Yeah, to get bigger ones. By the way, folks, this is extremely dangerous what they're doing. Okay. All of this is extremely dangerous. There's nothing good about this. This is a horrible thing they're doing. Do not believe anything that you read that's positive on GMOs. All right? There's better ways to feed the planet. Okay? This is all about a business. This is all that it has to do with. This. Nothing to do with anything except making money. Anytime you hear about GMOs, it's pure evil. Okay? All right? There's nothing good about it. Okay? And it's ran by one. Go.
Because it's not natural.
Because it's not natural, okay? It's not natural. And then what happens is, when it's not natural, we're taking away and we're replacing the natural things that occur in nature. So it's pretty much common sense, right?
Money.
Yeah, it's just all about money. It's all about money. Okay, and this is the main company that does this is called Monsanto. Okay, the first thing that they did is they had Agent Orange, which they used in Vietnam to rip apart the jungle. The next thing they had was Roundup, okay, which was a horrible thing. It's still in use, but they've had to change it, and now they just have more stuff in there. Anyway, I don't want to talk about this too much, but trust me, it's a horrible thing that they have there. Okay. All right. Okay, let's continue on. So, Sugar Bear, what's a cucumber?
Yes.
Do you like cucumbers?
Of course. Who doesn't like cucumber?
So some people don't. Some people don't. Do you peel your cucumbers? Do you peel your cucumbers?
Of course, in the salad.
You peel it when you put it in salad. Oh, but you're missing out on all those nutrients. You don't like all those nutrients? Oy. No,
of course we peeled it.
But you peel it? Really?
Yes.
So you don't just cut it? When I mean peel it, you take out the outer skin?
Of course. We peel it and we cut it.
Okay. Okay, got it.
In small pieces in the salad.
In small pieces,
yummy, you know?
Yep. Yep. So you chop it, right? So you chop
of
small
course.
pieces, right? So here you go.
like that.
Chopping up a little cucumber. Yep. Yeah. So sometimes it's good to just have like cucumbers with onions and tomatoes and maybe in some yogurt, right?
Yogurt?
So you've never had that?
No.
Okay. Let me
so
show
it's a Greek way.
Yeah. Well, I have just a question because I hear an accent here which is Maghrebian.
Say it again.
Well, I hear a Maghrebian accent in here. So I think Sarah, are you from Morocco?
I'm from Algeria, actually.
Oh, yeah, I am from Algeria too.
Yeah.
That's why I hear an Algerian accent.
It sounds like you're talking to yourself.
Yes.
So hey everybody, I'm gonna end this class just because we have another class coming up. Okay, I have another class coming up after this. The next class is going to be a class on e-commerce. It's an intermediate vocabulary. Thank you all very much. Another class is coming up. There's other ones as well. For all of those of you that are new, welcome to Verbling. For all of those that have been practicing here in Verbling, welcome back. Take care, everybody. I'll be broadcasting another class shortly.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.